Hey guys, it's Jason, the expert seeing us live, powered by Cineleaks.com, and this is the figure review of the Transformers Generations Voyager class Brainstorm. Yes, we finally got an official Brainstorm in the Hasbro line, and Headmasters are back, and I gotta say they're back in a really great way. Now, normally I start my reviews in robot mode because I like to show it, transforming into the robot, but I thought with this one it would be best to start in the robot mode because this is where the most issues are. I think a couple other reviewers have done it as well. But anyway, before we get to that, let's go ahead and get to the box. He comes in, you've got the thrilling 30 box here. You got some very nice artwork of Brainstorm right there, very IDW-esque. Head converts to the pilot. You've got Brainstorm, he's a level 2. Like I said, there's an artwork on the side. Brainstorm, he is the series 02009. You got a shot of the figure there. And on the back, you've got his twin blasters, Brainstorm. There's his bio. And of course, there's the robot mode, the jet mode, which I love. And they don't really say anything about his headmaster, but that is Arcana. I like how those arms are, well, we'll get to that. And there's his tech specs. So he just comes on a regular old box and blister card tabs. So anyway, on to the guy himself. Now, I have seen a lot of videos that had QC issues with this one. Luckily, mine hasn't. I've actually found this guy 3 times on the shelf. One of the times I found him, everything in the box was broken apart. The ball joint was still on the head, but the head was just rattling around the package. It looked like another one was broken, so I finally found one. So I've been really actually nervous about this figure and finding one that will be just right because of this issue right here, the head. The head itself is the problem. So with mine, what happened was when I went to go take this out, I kept trying to get it out, and it would not come out. And eventually, see, now it comes out free. But what happened was this ended up popping out of here. And it's not exactly one of those pop-free ball joints. This thing's held in by a screw. And I was really afraid I was going to break it. And this ended up popping out, and it sat in there. Now, a lot of people have problems with this tab here, which actually is supposed to release the head. Because if you look, there's a little square, or a little rectangle right there, and it fits into this little rectangle here. The problem with mine wasn't that. It was that these little side pieces, the little discs on the side of Arcana's head, if you look, they got a little scuffing on them. They were actually catching on the sides of here, because if you look inside, there's a little U-shaped cut, and you can see some of the paint has been ripped away there because it was sticking on there. So there's been a number of QC issues with this head. So just thought I would throw that out there. Now, ever since I got it popped out, and since it popped out, I just unscrewed this screw right here and popped it right back on. But I had to use a pair of pliers to grab onto the ball joint and pull it out of the neck. So yeah, really look at these Brainstorms before you buy them. I was really excited for this guy, and just those kind of QC issues, they kind of set me off. But like I said, there's been no problems since. I can actually take him and just plug him in and just get him behind there. And I tightened up that screw a little bit, so he actually will get some more movement on the ball joint. Because in the package it was really floppy. So yeah, now he gets a good range of motion. He'll actually keep the pose instead of just flopping over to the side. So just watch that about this guy. So on to the articulation, since we're starting here. He does have some ankle, but that's more for the transformation. A knee joint goes 90 degrees. Got a bicep swivel. He's got ratchets on his hip joints that'll go out. No ratchets back and forth. These are on, these will come out to give him a little bit more range of motion. No waist articulation. The arms are on very nice joints. I really like these. They're just kind of, they twist here. And if you look inside, that is a small peg that these arms are on. But he does have like a soft ratchet in the shoulders, and they'll go back and forth. Got a bicep joint. Double hinges on the elbows. And the wrists just go in and out. Mine, my wrists don't exactly lock in. There's nothing to really lock them on. Now, a lot of people will display theirs like this with the wings sticking out. I like them more streamlined like that, so yeah. And on the back, he does have his weaponry here. He has these twin blasters, which they're normally pointing up. I like to point them down. And the blasters look very nice on this guy. And honestly, I like this guy over Fans Projects, mainly because it's more affordable. But I mean, if you look at him, there's no faceplate. This is kind of an off bluish color. Sorry, my camera wasn't straight. It's kind of a greenish blue, whereas this is a nice blue. So yeah, they actually went out, and I am a third-party fanatic. But man, this is a really good Brainstorm, you know, barring any QC issues. For a comparison shot with another Voyager, here he is with Springer. You'll see he's a little bit taller than Springer, but he's a little bit slimmer as well. And that's Springer with the Dr. Wu Rainmaker there. Now, transformation-wise, this guy is easy. I mean, I don't know how much. Well, just hang on to your seats, folks. This will be quick. So you want to take his guns and just plug them back in. You can actually point them up this time. Of course, you want to take the head. Oh, if you look inside, by the way, he's got tech specs inside: his speed, strength, and intelligence. And this actually will fold down when the head is engaged. So let me just show off that gimmick. You just take it and kind of plug it up there, and there you got the seat. But then when you take his head and push it down, see, there you go, and it'll just pop down. And you just kind of wiggle a little bit to get it to move. It's on a hair trigger, so see, now it won't go back up in there because of the head's in the way. So anyway, now so want to take the cockpit, fold it back up, fold that seat up, take these hands and open up these wrist panels and fold them in. Take the arms and rotate them at the biceps 180. Take these panels and open them up, and the feet are just going to go right inside. Split the legs because you're just going to bring this part forward and rotate the legs back as you do it, and just kind of click it in. Take the legs, go ahead and bring them back in. I don't like this gap here. I don't like that. It just won't go up there flush, but it's not bad. It's just me nitpicking. Now he's got a peg in the back of the legs, the back of the calves at the top, and it's going to correspond to these holes here. Not the holes where the screws are, but these right here. Just want to take those and peg them in. Next you want to take these arms, line them up because there is a slot here that's going to correspond with this tab, and you want to bring that tab in and just kind of angle the elbow right about here so that they're able to fit. And we'll just do it from this side so you can see it. There you go. Bring the wings out, bring these fins up, close up the hips, and there you go. Oh, and hold on, you got landing gear there, and there you have Brainstorm in his jet mode, or spaceship mode in this case, and it's a really cool looking jet. I dig it. Now he wouldn't be a headmaster in this, well, and also it looks like an R-wing. It looks like an R-wing from Star Fox. You know, I just want to do a barrel roll, and yeah, maybe if you look at it from here, see, do you see what I'm saying? I did that in front of some co-workers. They thought I was nuts. Anyway, yeah, really great looking, almost X-Wing type R-Wing, kind of maybe a Z95 Headhunter. I've said that before. But yeah, really, really cool design. I love the guns up front. This is a really great homage to the original Brainstorm. And it's so streamlined. I love how it looks just sitting there. The wings and the long nose cone, they're a perfect matchup. Now, as far as his head, you just want to unfold his legs like so. You can see there's the front of the feet, and that's pretty much it. And he's got this kind of, if you look, Arcana's got like this really derpy kind of look on his face. Yeah. And not much articulation on this guy. He does have like a really slight ball joint here in the arms. He's got these big wing arms. I mean, look at that. And there's some paint scraping off of the side, but I mean, yeah, what are you going to do? And if you look, there's a lot of paint issues with this guy, like here and here. And, yeah, I don't know why, but that derpy grin is just, it's not bothering me so much. Now, you would think he's got a really heavy backpack. No, he stands pretty well. So, yeah, it's really a light piece of plastic. So, you just want to take this and fold his legs in. Take him and throw him in the cockpit. Okay, throw him out of the cockpit. He fits in there pretty well. You just throw that cockpit down, and there you go. And for a comparison shot, here he is with Sandstorm. Brainstorm and Sandstorm. So yeah, this guy is definitely worth your money, and I have to say it's a better job than the Fans Projects one. I gotta say, it's a good size. I love the color on it. If you can find one without the QC issues, good on you. But this is a great Transformer to pick up. So anyway, guys, I'm Jason the X. Make sure you like this video, subscribe. Go ahead and check us out on some other of our shows. Check out cinelinks.com. And until next time, guys, I will catch you later.